Lewis has been looking for this fish for a long time, long time, since Arc 1. He wanted to study one. Now he has a mystery fish to study.
Marisol's gonna let him into the house and point out the tank.
Oh, yeah, he has two fish.
Hey, we should just take both of them. They sing to each other. It's kind of weird to separate them at this point.
He will just look them over because it's weird that they're swimming through the air and just kind of, all right. I mean, I don't really have a problem keeping them together. What do they actually eat?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not the one that's been feeding them. I'm not even sure if we feed them anything at all.
They're in the basement, right, with Simone.
Can
What?
Marisol text Simone and ask her real quick?
She'll basically tell you where it is, and probably there's some instructions on how to make it. I mean, it's not really complicated for her, but yeah, there would be instructions on how to feed them, when to feed them, and that kind of thing.
So Marisol's on her Moby and walking back and forth in the room, grabbing some things. Sorry, just asking the resident smarty pants in the house what she's been feeding these guys. And there's some instructions here even. Ooh, nice. She grabs that too. I guess this is it. We should just take the whole tank.
All right. Well, we'll just take them. I'm going to, do my best not to mess with them too much. I'm not exactly sure how they work or, I'll be honest. Last time I had a fish, I was really young and they all died.
Oh, well, don't get these ones killed. They seem important.
It's not like I did it on purpose.
Well, okay. She shoves the items into his hands and unplugs the tank to pick it up.
It's not a heavy, doesn't have water in it, and mostly just an enclosure.
In the car, Marisol's gonna be staring out at the ocean because she sort of misses training with it. And then she's gonna get this thought. She's thinking back on Kimber, that whole thing that happened yesterday, just watching the waves ebb and flow. Something is going to be on the fringe of her thoughts, but she can't quite think of what it is.
As you are staring out at the ocean, you see a boat in the distance, a really large ship, just kind of very far in the distance. And then you see a sea serpent rising up out of the water.
She's gonna perk up and get out of the car to get a closer look.
When you do, when you move, when you have that sudden jerk of seeing something strange, it's gone.
What the hell?
What's up? What is there something weird?
I thought I saw something, but it's not there anymore. So this whole zone, I think it's just really warped or something. She's rubbing her eyes. That was weird. She just gets back in the car.
Look, I'm going to be honest with all the things that Kimber said. Just me running the numbers, trying to figure it out, putting it against some of the things you guys have said have happened and stuff I've experienced. There's something that's been bothering me, I guess. I don't think you should tell the others, but I'll tell you. I wish Trav was here because he was better with this sort of thing.
That sounds scary, but okay.
I can't tell you not to be scared, but I can tell you that it may not be what it seems like. It's just so many things about this situation, the way that she said her stand worked, or at least what she hinted at. This may be a weird kind of simulated reality. You know what I mean?
Whoa. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. What do you mean this is simulated?
Okay, think about it like this. In a dream, I mean, it's technically a reality, sort of. It has some of the same qualities as a reality, and things that can be experienced, rules, continuity, but it's not true reality, or at least it's not what we think of as true reality. And if we were able in a dream to construct machines that could measure things, we might be able to figure that out inside of the dream, but it's a dream. So luckily for us in this reality, we can make machines and look at readings and do measurements and yada yada. That was Trav. That was his thing, what he did. He was really interested in the idea that the whole of reality that we existed in might be some kind of simulation. It requires really in-depth testing and comparisons, yada yada. But point is, if it is sort of like a dream, then it's probably hers. And if that's why I said don't tell anybody about it, because they're just gonna act weird. People who find out that they're not in like a reality tend to act insane. Luckily for you, I'm like a pretty rational guy, I think. I mean,
She reaches over and flicks his hand. Hey, did that hurt?
yeah, ow, why did you do that?
Because that means we're probably not in a simulation, alright?
Now, here's why that's an unreliable way of assessing that. First of all,
Because she made the rules in her head.
no, it's because I experienced it and you didn't. So, according to what I tell you, that hurt, but you don't know that it hurt. Whereas if I were to flick you or pinch you or whatever, you could tell me that that hurt, but I wouldn't know, like for sure. You understand what I mean?
Oh my god. That makes sense.
It could even go so far as like I don't really exist and you wouldn't know, like for sure.
She blinks at him. This is confusing now. I don't know what to do with this info, but I'll just not tell the others.
Well, I mean, everyone else, they might like freak out, I think. I feel like Jeff could probably handle it though. And I hope you can too, because the way I think of it is like, if it is like a dream, and even if we are just like parts in it, that means like we can like really kick some ass. It means like the sort of expectations that we have about how the world works it's not really like that. It's more like what a dreamer would want or what a dreamer thinks. So it's like in a way kind of empowering, I think, or at least that's how I tried to look at it. Trav thought a similar thing. Unfortunately for him, he just kind of went too deep into the science, dropped off the face of the earth, or the moon at least, like literally. Maybe one day I'll see him again.
She's looking out at the waters again. Hey, sort of on that note, I guess, I'll tell you something kind of weird too. She seems to be able to manipulate Ripple herself, but like in a way I've never seen done before. I think that thing you said about her dream, just the amount of power that her Hamon has, I don't know, I guess it sort of clicks with me, but I'm not technical enough to say how. She's just really influential. Her Hamon are like huge waves, and a user like me, it's more the actual sort of Ripple that it's named after. I don't know.
Weird. I get it though. I mean, someone who has that sort of power and influence over reality likely would cause great waves whenever they did anything or exerted it. So, like a big fish in a little pond or
Yeah,
candy fish in an airbox.
yeah.
Well, whatever. All we can do now is just play along, I guess, and see where it goes. Even if reality is an absurd thing, it's better than the alternative.
What alternative? What are you talking about?
Non-existence, I mean.
Yeah, but if we're in a simulation, we might not be existing. Well, whatever. Let's just go home. We got these fish.
Right. No, I get it. I was just trying to distract myself from this. He like reaches into his coat and pulls out a small robot that has like claw hands that's snapping at him.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been hostile. They're really trying to go to war with me now, I guess. He just kind of like tosses it to Marisol. There, you hold that.
Oh, okay. I guess she cradles it and just goes like, hey, little guy, will you chill out for me?
Yeah, it's just now peaceful and just climbing around on you. Its kill mode has been disabled. So going back to the Cadillac Ranch, you can definitely do research on the mystery fish to confirm kind of what Lewis said on the repeater network to get an idea of mystery fish and how they work, how they write information. He will monitor it and present it with different types of information, experience, that sort of thing, different colored lights, food smells, that sort of thing, to see if he can get a reaction out of it and measure where that information might be written and kind of how it is. So he has it under observation. Candyfish and the mystery fish are both just being monitored